I know some people who cannot be by themselves. When I say those people cannot be by themselves, I mean like those people literally, they cannot be with their own thoughts. They'll go insane. They'll stop talking to someone and then they'll start going crazy. They'll like look for someone else to talk to. They'll be like, hey, do you want to hang out? Or hey, you want to like... One time there was this girl that I never talked to, okay? Her close friends didn't come to work that day or something, or they weren't shifted. So like she didn't have anybody to talk to, her usual friend group at the workplace. So like this girl came over to me. She's like, hey Enna. I'm like, hi. She's like, what's up? And I'm like, I'm working. I don't know. Just same thing you're doing at work. She's like, yeah, it's so dead today. I'm like, yeah, there's not a lot of customers coming in today. She's like, I don't really know too much about you. And then when she said that, I was like, no, I don't want to. No, please. I don't want to talk to you. I already talk to customers every day. I don't need to talk to you. She's like, I didn't even realize this, but we don't really talk that much. And I'm like, yeah. And I want to keep it that way. Obviously, I didn't say that. I said it in my head. Just like I was going to like areas around the store, just kind of like walk away from her. She just kept following me and being like, so, what do you do when you're not working? Where are you going to school? What are your parents like? I'm like, bro, like, what are you trying to do? Like, bro, want me to write a biography or something? Like, what do you want me to do? And then at some point, I was just like, wow, you're really talkative. Do you need help with something? That's what I asked her. I was like, do you need help with something? Because, like, you're really beating around the bush. And she's like, oh no, I'm just really bored. I just want to talk to someone. I was like, okay. I'm not really a small talk kind of person. So I asked her, I was like, okay, have you ever been alone in your own thoughts? And she was like, not really. I don't really like to think too much. When I think, I start overthinking. And I'm like, what do you think about? It's like, oh, I don't know, like I worry about my schoolwork, and like I worry about like not having a boyfriend, and I worry about like if I'm ever going to have a good paying job. And I'm like, okay, that's normal. And I'm just like, so what do you do when you're by yourself? And she's like, oh, usually like hang out with friends. And I'm like, no. What do you do when you're by yourself? Like, you don't, your friends are all occupied. She's like, well, that doesn't really happen because I have a lot of friends to go to. So like if friend A is busy, then I'll go to friend B, and friend B is busy, I'll go to friend C. And I'll be like, okay, let's just say, hypothetically, let's say all your friends die. Okay? What would you do by yourself? She'd be like, oh my god, I'd obviously like plan their funerals. And I was like, girl, you don't understand. That's an analogy. I'm just saying, like, what if all your friends, they were unavailable to hang out that day, like all of them? And she's like, oh, then I guess I'll just hang out with my dog. And I'm like, what if your dog died? Like, just put yourself by yourself. I'm trying to single you out, okay? And she's like, I don't know. Oh my god, it would be so bored. I guess like go on Instagram or something. I'm just like, what if Instagram crashed? And Twitter crashed? And YouTube crashed? What if the internet was down? And she's just like, honestly, I just like take a nap or something, I guess. I was like, okay. And then I walked away. I just wanted to see, you know? I wanted to see what she would do. No, I don't think she has any hobbies. I was trying to ask her, like, what your hobbies are. But she was like, my hobbies are going to the mall. And I was like, okay, I guess that could be a hobby. But anyways, I was just judging her, you know? I was just being a bitch. She's laughing at the funeral one. Yeah, it was so funny. She's really sweet. But, she's really talkative. Like, she was talking for like 3 hours. Her hobbies are hanging out with her friends. Yeah. I just wanted to know what type of person she was, you know? I asked those questions so I could, like, see if she would ever stop talking to me, you know? I wanted to see if she could be alone. And then I realized she literally would rather talk to me than be alone. So I thought that was really interesting. Because I was very, like, not in the mood to talk, and she just kept talking, you know? And I was like, why are you not getting the hint? So that's why I asked, and that's when I realized, oh my god, you'd probably rather die than not talk to anybody forever. So, yeah, it's interesting.